Welcome to Fitness by Ty. Today I am actually going to talk about a couple of things that are really important for you to be successful with your fat loss journey, your strategy, or whatever you want to call it. The first one is actually, I want to use an example that happened to me last week. I thanked my husband for being part of that, but he called me out on something, and I was very thankful and made a lot of sense. After working for several hours in this project that is really important to me, I realized that I hadn't eaten. And I mentioned to my husband, I said, "Oh my goodness, I am starving." And he looks at me and goes like, "Well, go get a protein shake." So I got up, I went straight to the bag of chips, all tired, too, ashamed of admitting that. No, I'm not. And that's the reason why I do what I do, is because I've been going through a long journey in this fat loss process. And so I did hit the bag of chips. And he was like, "Why are you eating chips?" And I said, because it was quick. And he goes, "Well, it takes you 30 seconds to make your protein shake." And then I just had to think for a couple of seconds. And I realized, well, I had leftover rotisserie chicken in the fridge. It would take me a minute and a half to heat it up. I could handle that. I had gone several hours without eating. And I had a choice. I had options. I had a good option, and I had the compulsion option, which was the chips. I've been doing a much better job. So I stopped, and before I really, I had probably one handful of chips, and I put it away, and I grabbed the chicken and ate plenty of it, and I felt so much better about it. I was already miserable because I was hungry, and then I just, topped off the misery with eating chips. What good would that do to me? And so that's something that I didn't even weigh my options there. I just attacked the chips. And sometimes when we are overwhelmed and coming back from work and really tired, really hungry, it's almost like our way to protest, right? It's like, I'm protesting because I'm so hungry, and I'm just going to go get chips. Sometimes, does that feel like that to you? I'm sure some of you who are watching this video can relate. So just think about it a little bit. I usually call that the Tekken Rule. I just wanted to share with you what I went through. And I love to share with you how I have my aha moments, things that, yeah, I teach my clients, but I still fall for mistakes and bad decisions. And I'm human, and I'm not perfect, and I still have a lot to conquer in this journey. And I hope this helps you too. There's one more thing that I want to share with you, is that every time I'm working, my daughter is always, hanging out. When it's in the afternoon, she's doing her homework. I'm by my computer, and very often she actually pitches in. And there's one thing that we started a conversation. I asked her, I said, "What is something that you think it's really important for somebody to be successful?" And she was like, "Well, they have to have confidence." I said, "Okay, well, what I mean fat loss." And she said, "They have to have confidence." She's 10 years old, and I'm 43. And I'm going to tell you, I learn every day from her. And I said, "I'm very interested. Tell me more about it." She was like, "Well, you have to have the confidence to do what's right for you. And you have to just don't worry about it. Don't rush through it. Give yourself the time. Don't put pressure on yourself." I thought that was so good. And I'm so happy to see that my 10-year-old is thinking that way. And I'm so thankful for that. And I want you to believe that as well. So when you are developing a process and you are going through your struggles, just look at what you have accomplished so far. The biggest accomplishment is actually that you took the step to make a change. People are different. Your process will be different from mine. I have clients that have lost, almost 30 pounds in less than 90 days. And I do have clients that have been working with me for almost a year, and I've been going through a slower process. But their bodies react differently. So you have to think about that when you are analyzing the methods that you're using, and also analyzing your own results. So if you believe that you're taking the right steps, you are really watching your biofeedback, how your body is reacting to it, and you just don't think the results are right, then get some help. Talk about it, analyze your approach, but don't get discouraged, because it could take you a long time to figure it out. But once you get that figured out, you're done. You're good, because anytime you can go back to it. So don't rush yourself. How long has it taken uh, for you to have the trouble with your weight, or maybe you put 30 pounds on, 20 pounds on, or you struggled maybe your entire life, which was my case. And who said that you have to resolve this in 90 days, in 21 days, right? To fix it in 21 days or in 14 days, or don't don't waste your time trying to find the quick fix. Take the time to find the approach that is right for yourself. Do that with confidence. It doesn't matter what other people will think, what they will say. What is important for you? Where do you want to be? And what really makes a difference? Find your priorities, then you set your expectations, actually the other way as well. So you set your expectations, and maybe you need to redefine your priorities and go for it. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know how I can help you and if I can help you, and I'll see you next time.